You know how I said this would be my last Q&A? Well, it turns out that I've lied to you. I've unfortunately lied to you because the other day I was searching through my hard drive looking at my Call of Duty gameplays, and I actually never delete my gameplays, but I actually spotted free for all Call of Duty Ghosts gameplays that I haven't uploaded onto YouTube yet. So what I will be doing is from now and for the next few weeks I will be posting Call of Duty Ghosts Wii U gameplays, and I will be doing a Q&A every week until I run out of Call of Duty Ghosts gameplays. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen these free for all gameplays before. I did try and search through my YouTube channel at all of my Call of Duty Ghosts videos, and I didn't actually see any of the gameplays in there, so I'm hoping you guys haven't seen these gameplays before, but if you have, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll know that you guys have seen all of the free for all gameplays that I have uploaded onto this channel. So yeah, the Q&A videos will still be happening for the next few weeks, so make sure you leave your questions for next week in the comment section below. But I'm going to change up how I post the gameplays. Normally I do Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts, but from now on I'll just be doing Call of Duty Ghosts. I really want to get rid of the Call of Duty Ghosts gameplays that I've got, just because the gameplays that I've got recorded were recorded back in February 2014, so these gameplays are nearly a year old, so it's about time that I've got rid of them. So yeah, hopefully you guys will like the fact that this Q&A series will be continuing for the next month or so. The gameplay that you're watching in the background is a free-for-all on Octane, and the match before this I went 30-1, but I'm not going to spoil what happened within this video. Just because I'm uploading these free-for-all gameplays, it doesn't necessarily mean that I win them, so I'm just not going to spoil what happened. You guys are just going to have to watch the full gameplay. But yeah, this was a very slow paced game from what I can remember. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. Before I get into the questions, I'd just like to say that just because I'm not playing games like Call of Duty or GoldenEye anymore, it doesn't necessarily mean you won't see those games again on my channel. And the reason why I say that is because I've got a lot of Call of Duty Wii and GoldenEye Wii gameplays on my hard drive, and I've got some Black Ops 2 gameplays as well. And of course, every week I will be uploading Call of Duty Ghosts Wii U content within these Q&As. So yeah, Call of Duty content, GoldenEye content won't be going anywhere on my channel. I just wanted to make that quite clear. So the first question of this Q&A video comes in from IT Gamer 35. Do you think voice chat should be used more in games, like to solve a certain puzzle in single player? I've always said that I've wanted a game where um, like you could control your army, so like you're the army commander, and you can just say to your troops, right, go to this position over here, go to that position over there. I'd absolutely love it if they did that for like a war simulator. So I definitely think they should do voice chat more in single player games, but I guess it is hard for them to do that just because it's hard for, voice recognition software to recognise certain accents. It's like Siri, it couldn't recognise the Scottish accent, so I think it is hard for developers to do voice recognition, and especially in games as well. I don't think it will work as well as what I hope it would do, just because a lot of people have got different accents, and I'm not sure whether the game would actually recognise people's accents or not. So yeah, I've always wanted a game where you could control your troops, and you can just say to your troops, I want you to go here, I want you to go there. That would be pretty cool to actually do that, but in terms of it actually happening, I just can't see it happening for now. I just don't think voice recognition software can actually handle everybody's accents. So the next question comes in from Yombiv12. Snorf, it's Yombiv, and I wanted to ask you, when are you getting your PS4? Well, I've said in a couple of videos earlier this month that I've always said that I wanted to get a PS4, but I currently don't have the money to buy one, and plus I've got a massive backlog of games to play. As you guys saw yesterday in my Wii U games collection video, I've got really a lot of games to still play on my Wii U and 3DS, so I don't really need to buy a PS4 at this moment in time. And plus, I am planning to pick up Hogs of War and the Time Splitters games for the PS1 and PS2, and I will be doing a playthrough of those games. So yeah, I don't necessarily need to get a PS4 yet at this moment in time, but I definitely do have plans to pick up a PS4 before Star Wars Battlefront comes out this year. I definitely want to pick up that game, just because that was one of the first games, or was one of the games that I remember from my childhood growing up, so that's why I really want to pick up that game. I just hope that DICE don't mess up the game like what they did with Battlefield 4. I hope there isn't glitches within the game. If there is, I'll be really disappointed with DICE, but yeah, I've just got my fingers crossed that Star Wars Battlefront is actually a good game. And the next question comes in from Red Shard. What do you think about the 40 GB patch for Assassin's Creed Unity? Well, I think it is for Unity. Assassin's Creed Unity, I'm assuming it is. Redshard just listed Unity in his question, so I am assuming it is Assassin's Creed Unity. That is a massive patch, and I think Ubisoft should have tested the game more. Like seriously, they should have seen the glitches within the game, the fact that some people weren't standing up straight. They should have spotted that, and I think this game, it should have had more development time. And yeah, I don't think this game should have had a 40 GB patch. It should have had the time required for this game to be as good as it can be, but I think this game was rushed. I think Ubisoft, they wanted their teams to get out an Assassin's Creed game every year. They kind of like they want to turn Assassin's Creed into Call of Duty pretty much by having it out every year, and I just think that compromises the quality of the game. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity, from what I've heard, needed a massive patch, but 40 GB, that is massive, and I think Ubisoft should have just delayed the game and waited for it to be as good as possible. That patch is obviously it was needed, but yeah, I think games nowadays are just rushed out to the market and then they turn out to be broken. There's a lot of broken games out there last year: Drive Club, Assassin's Creed Unity, and then the year before you had Battlefield 4. So I don't know. I just think developers should just sit down, take the time, develop their games, and make sure they are as good as what they can be. I just feel like gamers these days, they buy these broken games and then they accept that these games are broken, and they say, oh yeah, let's just wait for a patch. Whereas that actually encourages more developers to rush out their games and just say stuff it, because people are buying broken games. We may as well just rush our game out and just update it with a patch, instead of actually taking the time to polish the game up and release it without any glitches or any of that sort of stuff. It's like with Nintendo games, you rarely see any glitches at all, just because they actually take the time to develop their games. I feel like every developer out there should actually just take the time, develop their games, stuff what the publisher says. If they say I want it out by November this year, just say stuff it. I can't do that. The game's broken. I need more time to fix the flipping game, and that's what I feel like more developers should do. But obviously they've got their hands tied by these publishers, and that's why we're getting a load of broken games on the PS4 and Xbox One at this moment in time. And I just feel like it needs to stop. I really do, just because it's us the gamers that are getting hurt at the end of the day. So yeah, that is a pretty long-winded answer for that question, seeing as I haven't even got Assassin's Creed Unity. So yeah, the next question comes in from Alex Finney. I think I've pronounced your name right. If I haven't, then I must apologise. Hey Snuff, do you watch the Treehouse footage for Devil's Third? There is a lot of it That's what got me insanely excited for the game. I did actually watch it at the time the Treehouse live streams were happening, and yesterday I did actually go back and watch it again, and I probably will use some of that gameplay in future videos where I talk about Devil's Third for the Wii U. Just because I have been using the same two trailers a lot, so I think it's time for me to use something different. I'm not sure whether Nintendo will allow me to do that, but yeah, hopefully they will. So yeah, you will be seeing some of those Treehouse gameplays within my future Devil's Third videos, hopefully. So yeah, the next question comes in from IT Gamer 35. Snorf, what video game series have you liked the most out of all the games you have played? That is a really tough question. So the game series that stick out for me are Pokemon, just because I was addicted to it growing up. The LMA Manager series on the PS2, developed by Codemasters. I was really addicted to that series, but unfortunately Codemasters stopped developing those games and just focused on the Colin McRae racing games. And now it turns out that Codemasters are in financial trouble, which just makes me laugh, just because the LMA Manager games had a huge following behind it, kind of like what Football Manager has got nowadays. I just feel like if Codemasters developed LMA Manager every year or every couple of years, then I think they would see a different result in their financials. So yeah, the LMA Manager series, the Call of Duty series as well, just because I have played pretty much every single Call of Duty game, and yeah, multiplayers behind those games as well. Have spent a lot of hours on those games. So Pokemon, Call of Duty, the LMA Manager series, but they're the only ones that I can think of from the top of my head. Also Time Splitters as well, I nearly forgot that series, absolutely loved that game series. So for me it's Pokemon, Call of Duty, Time Splitters and the LMA Manager series. They're the game series that I enjoy the most. The next question comes in from Kim Jinuk. I think I might have pronounced your name wrong. If I have, I really must apologise for that. Snorf, do you wish that CSGO got ported over to the Wii U? Because of Wii U gamepad, CSGO would be really fun. No, I don't. I don't want to see CSGO on the Wii U, just because for me, I think CSGO is the worst FPS that I've played in my life, and I will talk more about that in a future video. I'm not going to talk more about it now, just because I've got a couple of videos where I talk about the competitive scene for CSGO and then the actual game itself. But yeah, I don't want to see that game on the Wii U. I don't like the game one bit. Although I have been posting a lot of it just because it is kind of fun, like in the private match with my mates. But apart from that, I just don't really enjoy the game at all. But yeah, we'll get more into that in future videos. And the last question of this video comes in from IT Gamer 35. Snorf, how much money do you think you have spent on games alone? Well, I guess the obvious answer is a lot, based on my Wii U games collection and my Nintendo Wii games collection, as well as my PS2. I've probably spent in my lifetime probably like between £1,000 to £2,000. That's probably how much I've spent. That is quite scary when you think about it, but I absolutely love video games. It's a hobby that I'm really passionate about. Obviously you guys can tell that just because I upload videos talking about video games on a consistent basis. So I'm really passionate about video games, and it's something which I enjoy doing. So for me it is money well worth spending, or it's money well worth spent for me, just because like I said, it is a hobby that I am passionate about. So yeah, I probably have spent a lot of money on video games, but yeah, like I said, it's money well worth spent for me. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of this Q&A. Make sure you leave your questions for next week in the comment section below. If I have missed your question, then I really must apologise about that, but make sure you leave your question again in the comment section so I can actually see it. I might have accidentally missed out on your question, so if I have, then make sure you just leave it again within the comment section of this video, and I'll make sure to answer it within next week's video. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys have enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button below this video, just because I've got plenty more videos on the way. Just like to thank you guys for the support you guys have been showing on my channel over the past month. I really do appreciate it. But until next time, I'm out of here for now. I can't wait to bring you more videos, but I'll see you soon for hopefully a Bowser Amiibo unboxing video. Hopefully my Bowser Amiibo will be coming later today. So yeah, I'll see you hopefully within that video. Goodbye.